and forgot. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, Steve.
All right. Well, let's actually kind of start over. Apologies, everybody. We're going to do this part a little bit again. So you are going to get an access code from your day one access program, and you will go to jblearning.com and create an ID if you don't already have one. Once you have created that ID, you will go to redeem access code, which is right here where my mouse is hanging out, or up here in the upper right. I'm not going to click on those right now because it will mess things up. You will redeem that access code. There'll be a couple of check boxes that you have to for terms and conditions and that sort of thing. Go ahead and check those and then enter the access code that you got from the first day access folks. Then your course will live here in your JBL My Account page. Click on that and launch, and you will have 4 episodes to pick from, and pick the episode that Dr. Martinez wants you to do in the appropriate order as defined in your Canvas course. When you launch, it will look something like this. And this is the healthcare marketing staying relevant episode. What this content is a build your own pathway where the course materials are delivered to you in text and video and audio. And actually, I need to make sure I share my audio here. Hold on just a moment. And you are going to be in a scenario, as it were. Here is the introduction for that scenario. And you can continue, and you will have activities and action. Just get some video out of the way. And you're going to listen to what Blake Hines has to say.
Thank you for meeting with me. I know you're meeting with Amit, our marketing director, after this, but I wanted to...
I'm just going to pause here for a moment, and you can see the transcript or closed caption. Go to CC over here on the left, and you can see the text of what she is saying at that very moment.
Give you an overview first, before you dig in with him. I have an important marketing project that I'd like you to work on. We're looking at ways to expand our online marketing presence to reach a larger audience.
And then you are given these 3, sometimes it's 2 options for a response. Sometimes a response is categorically correct and categorically incorrect. Other times the responses are a little bit grayer, in which case perhaps you're going to get to the answers by going through one pathway and then circling back, or maybe through another pathway and circling back. So I'm going to just pick one of these guys here, and then Blake is going to respond.
We currently have a website and a social media page
to that feedback. So you're going to make your way on down through the scenes, and I'm going to go back to the menu over here on the left. I've already done the work, so you can see the various scenes that you're going to have. There's a meeting with the CEO, a meeting with a marketing director, online presence, et cetera, et cetera. You're going to walk your way through that scenario, gathering information as you go, as you talk with people, and as you pull information. So here is our meeting with Amit Patel, the Director of Marketing.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad you'll be helping us improve our online presence. Blake told me she was going to meet with you and give you the high-level details. How did that go?
And then you're going to respond as appropriate. Now, I'm not going to walk you through the whole thing right now, because that's your job as a student, when you have the appropriate moment. But some other high points of the exercise and of the scenario experience, you have a transcript, which is up here in the upper right, which is a PDF that will launch and provide you with all of the information, all the characters, the locations, and all of the text of what's going on. So you have that as a printout if you should want it. You also have an opportunity to click here and write your own notes as you see fit. Click on save, and then you're going to save those notes. Click on the X here in the upper right to close that. So you're going to make your way on down through the experience, gathering information, and ultimately you are going to come to the end of things where there's a recommendation. We set up the recommendation, but Professor Martinez is the one that's going to get delivered your recommendation. And this is the general recommendation that we have. Professor Martinez may have some more details about that. I believe that she's going to want you to submit that through an assignment that lives in your Canvas course. Professor Martinez, anything else about how this all plays forward?
No, I think you've covered most of it that I can remember. You know, I'm kind of on, I don't know, my brain is kind of on hold today, but
Yep,
but
absolutely.
Yeah, I think you've covered most of it. Isn't there a way to when they're looking at, they can back up if they need to, or I
Yep.
can't remember, there was something.
Yep, you certainly may. So we'll be up here and we're going to go to the next. If you need to go back, you've got previous and next over here in the lower right. You can also put your material in full screen mode so you can see it a little bit better. And again, it's all sitting right there for you.
Okay. Yeah, this one seems a bit advanced from previous ones. Like before there was something that had to be clicked up in the
Yeah, we
top
got rid of all that. Got rid of all that.
Okay.
This is a cleaner
Okay.
UI for sure.
Okay. Super. Yeah. Well, I guess then
It's pretty straightforward now. Much
it
harder
really
to get
is.
lost. Yep.
Yeah, it truly is. Class, do y'all have any questions? Because this is your opportunity. This is the guru of Navigate. So, you know, but I know that there's some phone numbers you usually give them for help.
That would be JBL support. And let me get that. Let me get out of full screen mode here. And I can pop over to our JBL support page, which is this page right here. I will drop it into the chat for you all. There you go. Our hours are 8:30 to 8 Eastern time. And the phone number is right there.
And the weekends, they just can leave a message or.
Weekends, I would just call on Monday
Okay. All right.
because it's not a great way to. I
Okay.
would just call on Monday if you have any issues.
Okay. Okay, students, any questions? I don't see anything. Be sure you copy those support numbers down. Let's see, I've got anything else in here. Okay. This one is opted out of day one, so I'm going to have them buy it direct from y'all. I think there's a discount coupon somewhere. Okay. Vanessa, I will get back to you on the day one opt out, and Hawaii, I'll get back to y'all. Okay. All righty.
Terrific. Have
Anybody
yourself
else?
a great term. I hope you enjoy the content. I know Professor Martinez has done a great job with this stuff. I know she gets great marks on her courses, so enjoy thoroughly.
Thank you. Thank you. And stay warm up there. And Bridget, you be careful out there roaming around in that ice.
I will. Look
Take
forward
care,
to
everybody.
doing that with your class next week. Or actually,
All
it'll
right.
be
Sounds good. With Myrna's class. Yes. Sounds great. Thank you.
Alrighty,
Okay,
bye-bye.
bye, everyone.
Hey. Okay. All right. Now, those of you that I had a couple that opted out of day one, so I will get some information to y'all on that and what you need to get. And the rest of you, you should have access already. And so if there's no questions, this is really much easier than it was last semester. They made some really grave improvements. So, all right. So here's what we're going to do today. I told y'all a little bit about me last week. So this week I'm going to call on y'all. What I want to know, what I want you to tell me in the class is where you're from, and why you chose healthcare admin, and something special about you that you'd like the class to know. And it can be anything, it can be that you like to make, I could not believe how many of you like to make sourdough bread in my classes. But anything special that you'd like for the class to know that, and for me, it's I'll kind of cue into it and it'll help me remember more about you since I don't get to see your shining faces every week. So that's what we're going to do for right now. And let's see, we'll start with, I'm just going to kind of pick somebody because I don't really have any rhyme or reason to it. So how about Vanessa? Tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I don't have really any nicknames. Vanessa's fine. I'm a junior. It's my second semester, obviously. I actually switched over from a different major because I wasn't really liking it. It was too much science, and I'm more of a number and just I'm not very into science. I love math. So I switched over, and I also picked up a minor in public health to have a little bit more on my degree. I felt like it was not enough. I felt like I could do more. I chose the career also because I do like healthcare and the concept. I was trying to go into more of the doctor side, but again, wasn't very into science, so that's why I switched over to healthcare. Um, Something fun fact about me, I love cats. I have three. That's pretty much it.
Okay. And where did you say where you're from? If you were, I missed it.
Um,
If you didn't, I missed it.
I'm from Long Beach, but I was born in Goodyear, Arizona.
Okay. And where at Arizona?
Goodyear?
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. I lived in Flagstaff for two semesters. I went to school up there. It was too cold for me.
Oh, it's okay.
Um,
Cousin goes to school.
okay. Thank you. Okay. How about Ariana?
Hello. So, where I'm from, so originally I was born here in the South Bay, but then I moved to Idaho like right before starting school. So then I lived there for 10 years, and then after that I lived in Sacramento for about a year right for my freshman year of high school. And then I moved back down to Long Beach and I've been here since. The reason I chose healthcare administration, I would say, is because one professor specifically told me that it's a way to help individuals without being physically hands-on. And then a fun fact about myself is that I own a mini English bulldog.
Okay. Super. Thank you. Okay. How about Michael Wynn?
Hello, my name is Michael Nguyen. I am a fourth year at healthcare management. I chose this mate. Oh, I am from Garden Grove. I've always been living there. I chose healthcare management because I felt a passion for helping people. I used to be an X-ray tech, but it got a little bit too, obviously too physically demanding for me, and I wanted something more managed care. I'm interested in pharmaceutical managed care, and I chose healthcare management because that is a way for me to try something in management, and I was really passionate about it, and I love my job. I love this major, and I wouldn't choose anything else. Um, Special things about myself. I love working out. Um, I only work out because I love Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's all.
You only work out why? I'm sorry.
I only work out because I'm an athlete. I actually do hate working out and all that. I only did for one goal, just to win. That's all I care about.
Oh, I so understand. Okay, thank you so much. I always say when people say they feel so good, they just look forward to working out. I'm thinking that's a lie. So, all right. How about Alexa Galvan?
Hello,
And
my
tell me how to
name
pronounce your name. I'm sure I said
it's
it right,
yeah,
wrong.
it's Alexia. The T is silent.
Okay. All right. Super.
I am a third year here at Cal State Long Beach. I chose healthcare administration because if I'm being honest, I was initially into nursing. I just decided that wasn't the route for me, and my counselor recommended this to not stray away too far from nursing. Fun fact about me is I own a little corgi girl. Her name is B. And yeah, I'd say that's it.
Okay. Thank you. Glad you found us. All righty. Let's see. How about Erin?
Hi, my name is Erin. I live in South Lake Tahoe. I was born and raised here. Um, I chose healthcare administration because initially I was in the nursing program. I started out at Cal State Long Beach back in 2018, but COVID kind of changed things. I sulked for like a year after once I came home because I really found out I wasn't a good online student. Had to rearrange and figure out a lot of life things. And I went through the EMT program at my community college, and a lot of the issues for them were they were barred by regulations and policies and stuff, and they needed change from the top. So it's kind of what inspired me to go after this degree and still go after a degree because, like I said, I sulked for a little bit. um, And then, fun fact about me, I taught myself how to make conchas, which is like a pan dulce, like a Mexican sweetbread. It's my favorite one. And I just started selling boxes of them as like a way to pay for my new car. Wow, that sounds delicious. Okay, super. Thank you. Okay, how about um Lee? Are you here? We've got somebody not here. Let's see. No, he's probably not here. Jaylene, how about you?
Hello, class. I was born and raised in Long Beach. I chose healthcare administration because I'm interested in behind the scenes of healthcare, and it's not like it's less like on hands. And then an interesting fact about me is that I have a twin sister, and I'm 1 minute older than her.
And I bet you don't tease her about that either, do you?
Sometimes, maybe.
Okay, super. And where'd you say you're from? I'm sorry.
Long Beach,
Long Beach.
California.
Okay,
Yeah.
super. Okay, super, super. All right. Let's see. And by the way, if any of y'all have a nickname or something you'd rather me call you by than what I have on my roster, just let me know and I will write it by it and hopefully I can remember. How about Jonathan?
Hi, good morning. My name is Jonathan. I'm originally from South Bay, California. I was born in Torrance and I live in Lawndale now. And the reason why I chose healthcare administration was because I was originally a bio major at my community college, but once I started reaching the organic chemistry and physics, the upper division courses, it was getting way too hard and my mental health was struggling. So then I took an accounting class. I did really well, so I enjoyed that side. And then I enjoyed statistics. So then I looked into Long Beach and I seen that there was a new program, which was the data analytics. So, and it was effective this past fall semester. So um, I wanted to give it a try and I've been loving it ever since. And fun fact about me, I would say that I enjoy being physically active because I did do a Spartan race and I want to do more. So yeah.
I have no idea what that is. Can you tell me what a Spartan race is?
So a Spartan race is just a bunch of athletes. We meet every 3 months of the year. Essentially, it's just competing with one another. It's running miles, jumping over walls, doing push-ups, carrying sandbags, and whatnot.
Okay, Army boot camp.
Essentially, yeah, essentially.
Okay, thank you. All right. How about Yolanda?
Hi everyone, my name is Yolanda. I'm from Anaheim. I chose healthcare administration because I wanted to go into nursing, but then like throughout the years I was kind of iffy about it. And I just wanted to do more so management. And then once I found out administration, I decided to go into it. And then a fun fact about me is I like to go to the gym.
Okay. After I just stated, I cannot imagine anyone, but I know people do love it because I see them there. All right, thanks. Okay, how about Megan?
Hi, my name is Megan. I'm a third year here at Cal State Long Beach. I was born and raised in Huntington Beach, California. I chose healthcare administration because I am on the wait list. I'm at community college to be a rad for the rad tech program. So I feel like healthcare administration as a bachelor's would be a great like kind of backup. And if I ever want to be an admin later on, this is a good way for me to like kind of get a head start into that. And a fun fact about me is I love to bake.
All right. Got a lot of bakers in this class. Super. Thank you. Avery Montgomery.
My name is Avery. I'm from Santa Barbara, California. Um, I chose healthcare administration because I went through all of my nursing prerequisites and then realized I wasn't quite ready to go into a program. And I really enjoyed statistics. So when I found the data analytics program here, I really enjoyed it, and I figured it was a good start if I want to go back into nursing. Um, and a fun fact about me is I'm currently teaching myself how to play the piano.
Wow. Okay. I can't even imagine. You must have a good ear for music because I cannot even imagine um, teaching myself how to play any kind of instrument, besides maybe, just a drum I can beat on when I'm annoyed. So, all right, good job. Thank you. How about Valerie Torres?
Hi everyone, my name is Valerie. I'm currently a fourth year at Cal State Long Beach. I was born and raised in Downey. I chose healthcare administration because I feel like it allows me to focus on the management and operational side. Something fun about me is I like going to the beach to watch the sunset. It helps me relax and reset.
Okay. It is beautiful. The sunsets here, many times they're beautiful. I was looking at it one day and eating some chicken, and the birds were everywhere around me. And it becomes a little overwhelming when they think that they need the chicken more than you do. Anyway, but I probably created a lot of that problem because I give it to them. Okay, super. How about Cameron? And Cameron, thank you for the catch on that wrong uh, URL being still showing up under announcements.
Yeah, absolutely. No worries. Hi, my name is Cameron. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area originally, and I moved down here in 2023. I am a third year healthcare admin major. I went into healthcare admin because I like the purpose that healthcare provides. There's a lot of really driven people, but I am a little too squeamish for hands-on healthcare treatment. So I want to do some good in the healthcare field without having to be the one with my hands in the wounds. So it seemed like a good fit. And then a fun fact is I have a dog who is 13 years old.
And what kind of dog is it?
He's a Labradoodle. So he's a big, like 70-pound dog. He definitely wasn't supposed to make it that long.
Oh, well, I had a full-size chow that lived to be 15 and was mischievous right to the end. He used to, when the doorbell would ring, he knew how to go and jump on his back two legs and turn the knob and let people in. And I don't mean just the knob. He would turn the deadbolt. And it sounds I just made it up, but it's the truth. And one day he let in a friend of mine that wasn't crazy about dogs, and she left the house saying something about dogs ought to not be letting folks in the house.
Yeah, big
So,
dogs are always super. Mine steals steaks off of the grill if he can figure it out.
right. I so understand. All right. Thank you. Okay. How about May?
Hi, I'm May. I was born and raised in Westminster, and I chose healthcare admin because I liked how diverse the jobs were, and I have like a fear of blood and needles, so I don't think I could do like hands-on patient care like that. And a fun fact about me, um, I really enjoy going to concerts. I think last year I went to at least 14 or 15 concerts in total.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Like major concerts, like big groups, like arenas or like
Um,
local.
it was a mix of all of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta tell you, I really like to go to see reggae concerts also, but they don't have a lot here locally. When they used to have them before COVID, I did a lot of going up to the Oregon border because they have a lot of reggae up in like on the rivers and everywhere where it's really peaceful and quiet. So I hear you. Okay, how about Celeste?
Hi everyone, my name is Celeste, and the reason, or actually, I'm born here and raised in Anaheim, California, and the reason why I chose healthcare administration was because I've always wanted to be a pediatrician, but the more I grew up, I realized that I don't really like to do hands-on things like many of you, so I chose to be behind the scenes, which is why I chose healthcare administration. And then a fun fact about me is I broke my ankle in kindergarten.
You did what in kindergarten?
I broke my ankle.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Poor thing. Well, I can tell you, I can probably go you one better than that. I broke my leg when I was 3 in church by pulling the holy water fountain over on me. I escaped my mother and grabbed it, and the top fell off, broke my leg. So it's a little bit even worse than yours. Okay. How about Christian?
Oh yeah, hello. My name is Chris. I was born in Palmdale. Sorry, I was raised in Palmdale, and but yeah, but I was born in Texas. My bad. The reason I picked the healthcare admin is because I've always been interested into like data analytics, and I found out that this major is pretty good into trying to get into that field. So that's why I picked that. And one fun fact about me is that I play tennis.
Okay. And Chris, where were you born in Texas?
San Antonio.
All right, about 150 miles from where I'm from. Okay, and I want to tell y'all a fun fact about several of y'all are in data analytics, so I want to tell y'all a fun fact about you. You've had Dr. Ramirez. He is a product of Cal State Long Beach. I taught him when he was an undergrad, um, like in 2014 or 15. So he has come back to be a professor when he went through our program originally, right after he got out of the Army. Just a fun fact. He was a good student too, just so y'all know. Okay. How about Tara?
Hi, everybody. My name is Tara. I'm a fourth year healthcare administration student, and I'm from Los Angeles. I've been here all my life. I initially was going into the major biology. That's when I went into my freshman year, but I realized more with the science and just, I guess, how rigorous it was for me. I decided it wasn't my path, so I decided to switch to healthcare management because I also like the management side and like the most of you, the behind the scenes and not so much the clinical aspects of it as of now. And a fun fact about me is that I like to journal during my spare time.
I have in all my multiple semesters asking students about themselves. I don't think I've ever had anybody that likes to do the journaling. And this semester I've had at least 10. So it must be something that people have discovered that is very calming because I've never had it before. Surprising.
Yeah, that's cool. It's very therapeutic, so that's funny.
Okay, well, good to know. That seems to be the latest thing. Okay, all right. I'm going to try to say this name, but Hawabi, and please correct me.
Yeah, no, that was right.
It was? Oh, wow. Okay.
My name's Hawabi. I'm a third year healthcare administration major. Like some of you guys, I am also from Sacramento, and I just moved here this past year. So my first 2 years I did at CSU Sacramento, and I was also gonna originally go for nursing, but then I really did not like my biology or chemistry classes. So, and I've always had like a liking for business as well. So I found out that healthcare administration exists and I thought this would be a better fit for me. So when I transferred here, I just transferred into the major. And a fun fact about me is I also like baking.
All right, another baker. Okay, what's your specialty?
I make really good cheesecake brownies. So like
Oh,
it's a mix
yeah.
between a brownie and a cheesecake.
Okay. I was looking at this article that I don't know got sent me somewhere. It was like the desserts that were popular in with the year you were born, and one of them was what was it? It was some. I thought it was really odd, like pistachio something brownies. It was whatever it was. It seemed like I hadn't seen it before, and sounded pretty good. I guess you can do almost anything to brownies if you have the right ingredients.
Yeah, my kids
Super.
go with a lot of things.
Yeah, good base, I guess. So, okay, how about Alexis
Hello, everyone.
Garibay?
My name is hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alexis. I am from Long Beach and I've lived here all my life. Why I am in healthcare administration is because I didn't get into the nursing program, but I still wanted to, I guess, make a difference and be in somewhere in the background. And I may be returning to nursing if possible right after graduation. And a fun fact about myself is that I found my bird in my garden about like 5 years ago. Yeah.
You found him like he was wild to start with, and
No,
you
I guess it's
tamed
just
him.
like landed in there.
Oh my goodness. You got lucky.
Yeah.
So he didn't have clipped wings. Oh, what kind of bird is it?
Cockatoo.
Cockatoo.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he really didn't want to leave.
Yeah. And then Newman, when I told this to Newman yesterday, she said, "Oh, your bird found you."
There you go. Very good. All right. Okay. Let me see. How about Valentina?
Hi everyone, my name is Valentina. I'm from Los Angeles, more so like the West LA area. I chose healthcare administration because, fun fact, I'm also a medical assistant, which has exposed me to both the administrative and clinical side of healthcare. So I wanted to have like that background in admin. But honestly, I think I would like to return to nursing after because that just sparks my interest a little more. I've noted. Um, Fun fact about me, I love going on hikes. Two of my favorite spots are the Culver City Stairs and Runyon Canyon. I think you get like really nice views of LA. And yeah.
Okay. I don't know what the Culver City stairs are, but they sound horrendous. So,
It's
but it's classy
very
to know there's a
tiring.
view at the top. I am so sure. I don't like the three flights in my condo. Okay. All right. Thank you. How about Stephanie?
Hi, I was born and raised in Los Angeles. I was initially a nursing major, but then I decided that it wasn't for me. And my advisor suggested that I look into healthcare administration, and I did. And it looked interesting and it piqued my interest, so I chose it. And I have enjoyed it so far. A fun fact about myself is I have a cat and she's 3 years old and she's a Siamese.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Um, all right. I'm gonna try this name, Kalaya, and tell me how badly I mispronounced it.
It's Kalia.
I'm sorry.
It's Kalia.
Kalia. Okay, got it.
Hi everyone. I am a third year. I'm from Long Beach, and I chose healthcare administration because I didn't want to really do any clinical work, but I wanted to still be working in a hospital. And um, one thing that I like to do is I like to scrapbook and journal.
Hey, another journal person. All right. You know, I've seen this scrapbook and stuff that's so neat when you get those machines that cuts it in all these different shapes and stuff. I thought, wow, an elementary school teacher would love to have one of those machines. I'm telling you, I think they're really neat. They're probably harder to work than what they make it look like on TV. Uh, okay, William.
Hi, I'm William, but I go by Will sometimes. I'm a third year here, and I was born and raised in South LA, so I've been here my whole life. And I chose this major because, similar to everyone else, I wasn't really like wanting to do frontline work, so I thought management was nice, and I looked at all the stats and stuff, and there's like good job security. So that was like one of the most important things for me. And something about me is I really like animals. So I've had like pet birds, chickens, rabbits. I like horses too. I don't really interact with them a lot, but horses are cool.
Okay. What about dogs and cats?
Oh yeah, I had a dog for since second or third grade, and she died like 2 years ago.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a little dog. She got sick towards the end. Um, and yeah, I had a dog. I don't like cats though. That's the one animal I really like.
I think you're either a dog person or a cat person most of the time. Okay, thank you. How about Stephen?
Hello everyone. My name is Steven, and I'm from Garden Grove. I'm currently a third year healthcare administration student. The reason why I chose this major is because healthcare is still in very high demand, and I always wanted to learn more about the business side of healthcare, and so I thought healthcare would be a good start for me to learn about like the healthcare setting.
Okay. And something special or something different, fun fact?
A fun fact about me is that I played many different sports, but I like soccer a lot.
All right, super. Okay, let me see. I missed Seth.
My name is Seth. I'm from Long Beach. I chose healthcare admin because I get to improve patient care and healthcare delivery. Fun fact about me is I've never broken a bone.
Wow. You must drink a lot of milk. Okay, Amy?
Hello everyone. I'm from Westminster. I've chose this major because I wanted to work in the healthcare industry, but like everyone else, I'm not the best with science courses. And a fun fact about me is I think I got really lucky for both my permit and my driving test because I passed within like the maximum like amount of mistakes both times.
Okay. Do we need to stay off the road when you're driving, Amy?
Maybe.
Well, I can tell you a fun fact about me. I taught driver's ed for I don't know, 5 or 6 years, and then and I was always very calm. It was usually that was when we talked, in the car, and it was usually the coaches and me, and the coaches would scream and holler and scare the dickens, and so everybody would always try to get into my car when we were doing the driving portion, but I guess it was the last year I drove. I don't know what was wrong with this girl, but I don't know, she would just do crazy stuff. She'd step on the gas and run red lights and stop signs. And I was standing on the brake on my side trying to stop the car. The last semester I taught that class, we were on a country road. She took out 8 mailboxes with the rearview mirror. I mean, knocked them out to the ground. And I just stopped the car and made her get out of the car. I was so mad. I was about to lose my temper. And anyway, because I was telling her to stop and pull over, and she kept going, knocking down all those mailboxes. But that year scared me enough with her to where I decided I wasn't doing it anymore. So, Amy, you cannot possibly be as bad as that girl. All right. Um, how about uh Samantha?
Hello, my name is Samantha, and let's see. So, I actually grew up in Torrance, and I started in healthcare management or healthcare admin because I was actually at Orange Coast College's RT program, and I finished up my first year. And something about during my clinicals, I was always gravitated more toward the admin side of healthcare. And at the same time, during my first year came my acceptance into Cal State Long Beach. So I ended up leaving to pursue my degree here. And a fun fact about me is I love country music.
Hey, all righty. Who's your favorite singer?
I love Luke Combs and Morgan Wallen.
Okay. Morgan Wallen, is he the one that sang that song about Chili's or Wendy's or somebody? Was that him on that commercial?
I can't remember. I'm not sure I've heard it before.
Oh, I'll have to
Possibly, it
find it
could
and
be
send it to
possibly.
you.
Yeah, that'd be
He
great.
got
But I also love classics like George Strait. Can't go wrong there.
okay. Good dad, good old Texas boy. All right. Super. Let's see. How about Trisha? No, Trisha Tran.
Hello, I'm Trisha. I'm a third year at Cal State Long Beach. And the reason why I joined healthcare admin was because I was trying to figure out what field to go into. And I know I just wanted to go into healthcare. And I really enjoyed that. The courses in this major let me explore a lot of the different fields. And a fun fact about me is I got food poisoning yesterday.
Oh no, and you're actually on the computer today.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
so
okay?
glad. Yeah, I am.
Did it happen at a restaurant?
Oh no, I ate like fruit before work, and that work it was not that good.
Oh my. Well, bless your heart. I hope you feel better. Okay. How about Lorenzo?
Oh, hi, can you hear me?
We can.
Yeah, my name's Lorenzo. I'm a third year healthcare admin major. I'm from San Jose, California. It's about like a 6 hour drive from here. Um, I'd say my fun fact is that I really like to cook. Um, I don't know, I'd be making kind of everything. So yeah.
Okay, sounds good. And finally, Tersa, did I say that right?
Tirsa.
Tirsa,
Yeah.
okay.
Hi, my name is Tirsa. I'm originally from Philadelphia, but I live in Orange County. I came to healthcare administration because I wanted to be in healthcare but not do anything clinical. And I own a 3-year-old Weimaraner.
Oh, I saw that in your discussion board. I loved my Weimaraner. They are so sweet.
Yeah, this is the first one I've had, and this is like my favorite dog.
Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Does yours have, is it the gray with the blue eyes?
His eyes are actually they're not blue, they're like clear yellow, like kind of like that. Yeah, but he's gray.
That's great. Okay, super. All right, did I get everybody? I think I did. Okay. All righty. It's about 8 minutes till 9. So what I want to do is just I'm not going to go over in the PowerPoints today. We'll do that on Thursday. But I just want to kind of talk to you just a couple of minutes about marketing in general and in particular in healthcare. I mentioned to y'all at the last class that, whether you have marketing, whether you're marketing, a Ford 150 pickup or a new HMO, you use the same skill set for marketing that you do for anything because you're still trying to get the best deal, encourage people to purchase your product or at least investigate your product. So you're going to use the same principles behind it. And I showed y'all that wonderful movie about price, product, place, promotion. And basically, marketing circulates around those four principles. Now, we look at a lot of other things. We look at target market and you look at competition and you look at a whole lot of different things that we'll be covering as far as when you're deciding on a campaign to use. I usually, if I have time, I usually like to show a couple of ads that on YouTube that have been really successful, and have lasted over the years and the ones that you remember. And everybody has a different appeal as far as what they remember. Like I remember the funny ones. It's kind of hard to use funny ads for healthcare because some people get highly insulted thinking it's not to be made fun of. But then people like me, I remember it if it's something funny. Like one of the insurance companies has some funny ads where people walk into swimming pools and, do a variety of things that kind of poke at at why you need the healthcare, but not specifically being making fun of healthcare, but poking at why you might need the healthcare. So they've done a really good job on it. But there's a lot of things you have to think about. You have to look at your clientele, your target group, and several of you mentioned that you got into healthcare because of all the different job opportunities. And part of my responsibilities at Cal State is I do the recruiting for this department. And so I can tell you that there are so many ways you can go in in healthcare admin. There's like jobs, just all kinds of different jobs. So you're sure to find something that you really like. If you have any interest at all in it, you will find something that you really like. And there's really, unusual jobs. Like I know that people think of nursing, traveling nurses. A lot of individuals that have come to us because they ended up changing out of nursing have said that they really wanted to do the travel where you go for 3 months and then you go somewhere else for 3 months and the whole 9 yards. But they also have traveling administrators. There's consulting companies that will put someone into an administrative position while they hire, a permanent person. So there are traveling jobs for that also, kind of well all around, well-rounded positions. If you like being at a computer and you like compliance and, there's those jobs are pretty abundant because most people don't really want to deal with laws and rules and regulations and all the things that go along with compliance. But if you like it, then those are pretty good jobs also. And some of those jobs are offered remotely also. So there's all kinds of things. And anytime you want to visit about it, you can always make an appointment with me and we can talk about what your interests are. Maybe I can, point you in the right direction. But all of you, I want to also address this. A number of you said you would still think about going into nursing. We've had several students, usually several a year, that get their degree with us, and maybe they, were not accepted into the nursing program here, or they changed their mind for the moment, or whatever it happens to be. But they have gone on to very well thought of nursing programs. We have one that went to Johns Hopkins. We have another that went to that school in Atlanta, I forget the name of it, very well known. Another went to the University of Houston, University of Texas at Houston Medical School. We've had several go on to Harvard, the MBAs. So our program, Emory, that's it. Yes, thank you, Chris. Our program is very well thought of and very well respected across the nation. So if you still, even after we get through with you, you still want to go into nursing, you run a much better chance of getting into nursing, into a well-known program with having our degree under your belt. So that's just to let you know, those of you that still want to do that. And I think I gave y'all this speech last week, but just because you get a degree, because people push you, push you, push you. As soon as as soon as you can walk, they're asking you, what do you want to do when you grow up? And then when you get to college, they're saying, man, you got to select this major. You don't want to waste any time. We need to know by the time you're in your second semester of your freshman year. And it's a lot of pressure on you, and it's kind of scary. You just need to get the degree. And I'm going to go back to tell you, I have a degree in math, and and my master's is in statistics, and I'm a licensed counselor in Texas, and my PhD is in statistics, and workforce training, and leadership. So all of which, as I've told y'all, I have had jobs that have nothing to do with any of those things. But, you have the degree that opens doors for you, and you learn something in every single thing you do. And the skill set that you will leave here with is an incredible business skill set. You're kind of like, you're getting a business degree with a healthcare emphasis, is what it boils down to. So congratulations to you for making a good choice with healthcare admin. You have instructors that want you to be successful. Like I said, I'm always happy to visit with you, even if it doesn't have anything to do with this class. You can always set up an appointment with me, and we can visit about what the possibilities are. So that's kind of just what I wanted to just give you a heads up on. We do have class on Thursday. I should have your groups together by then. We'll go over a little bit more detail on your first presentation, which is on social media. And we'll look at the chapter that is for this week's quiz. Do I have any questions? Yes, Hawabi.
For the day one textbook access thing, how do we get it from the bookstore with like the access code?
It should be all set up in the My Textbook Hub. And you should have two access codes. One of them is, for the book, the digital book. And then I think there's a second one for the navigate. But if you have trouble with it, call Day One Access and ask them, and if they can't tell you, then call me or text me, and I will get to the bottom of it. Because every semester there seems to be a different kind of way that they do it. So just let me know if you run into any kind of issues.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so Alexis says that there's an option that says reveal code, and it'll give you both the book and the assignment access. Okay, thank you, Alexis. Anybody else? Just a little bit about the Navigate. It really is, y'all just got a little snapshot of it today, but all the students really like it. And your exercise at the end of it is you're going to, on a Word doc, and it's described in the syllabus, on a Word doc, you're going to answer whatever task it is that Blake gave you at the end of the navigate scenes. And I'm okay with, as long as it's complete sentences, but if you want to list some, like if the, for instance, if she's asking you, what can you do to improve the attendance to the emergency room, whatever it happens to be, then you can talk a little bit about it, in a paragraph form, but then you can list things like number one, add a play section for kids, or I'm just kind of pulling stuff off my head, or, like add a TV that also talks about things of interest at the hospital, those kinds of things. So you can bullet also. It doesn't have to all be paragraphs, but you do have to follow the word count that's required, and it does have to be complete sentences and grammatically correct. Okay, questions? Anybody? Let me see if I got something here in the chat. Okay, super. All righty, then it is 9:02, and I'm going to let y'all go, but remember, you do have class on Thursday morning. And, well, like I said, we'll be looking at the chapter and add a little bit more into detail on social media. And y'all have a great couple of days.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Professor. Have a good
Professor.
one.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank
You
you.
too. You bet.
Thank you, Professor.
You bet.